Good afternoon, and thank you for joining us for Women in Construction 2024 as we feature Nicole Hicks, Director of Credit with Elite Roofing Supply. Congratulations, Nicole, on being recognized as a Handle Woman in Construction.
Thanks so much, Lori.
Absolutely. So how long have you been a credit professional?
So I have been in credit just over 20 years now, in construction for 23, my entire career.
Wow, nice. What drew you into construction?
Uh, I think everybody just kind of lands here initially. I had big plans to be a whitewater guide when I graduated
Oh,
and
that would be fun.
realized, yeah, it wasn't going to be, it wasn't really going to help me much financially get out of the house. So I ended up getting a job in inside sales through a family member and then just kind of took off from there and I stayed.
So how did you go from inside sales into credit?
That's kind of funny too. I saw an opening with a company that I worked for at the time. An office was opening up because a lady was retiring. I had no clue what she did. I was still very young. I just knew I wanted that office. And so I went over and put my name in the hat and said I would like to do what she does. And it turns out she was the corporate credit manager.
That's hilarious. So what'd you think when you got into it?
Yeah, it was overwhelming. It's not what I probably would have chosen for a career path. It made me stretch myself and get way outside of my comfort zone. I wasn't really, a people person when it comes to dealing with finances and money. That was very intimidating. So it took me a lot of years to get comfortable in that role. Yeah.
So what do you think helped you get comfortable in that role?
I probably my determination. I just don't like to fail at anything. So, and I went over there committed to doing that job. And so that, at the end of the day, I was going to make sure that I did the job the best I could. And
That's
so,
awesome.
and then I just got kind of hooked, once you get comfortable talking to people and then you've got, the big wins that kind of continue to drive you, that the adrenaline rush that comes along with that. It hooks you.
It takes a special personality, and once you find that you are everything else is just boring.
Yeah, exactly. Yes, it's an exciting job for sure. No 2 days are the same.
Exactly. So is there anything in your career that you're most proud of?
Yeah, I would have to say going back to those early days, I was working full time in that role and then also working on my degree. So I got my bachelor's in finance, going to school at night and weekends and summers while working, full time. So I pushed through, got that done in 5 years. And then also at the same time, I went through the NACM courses and earned my CBF. So pretty proud of that. Yeah.
Congratulations. That is, and it's fast. That's a lot
Hmm.
to go through.
A lot. Couldn't do it again.
So, as far as being a woman in construction, a lot of people think that it's a disadvantage. How do you feel?
I disagree with that because I think that we bring a different perspective. I mean, just naturally, the differences between men and women. I think, and I think that's helpful, in a lot of different situations. So especially, finances and, the portion of our job that we do. I think we just come in with a softer approach sometimes, and that can be better, in different scenarios. So no, I just that different perspective that comes naturally, is good for the industry.
So, what advice would you give to a young woman that's looking to enter the industry now?
I would have to say don't change who you are. Just show up, work hard. Don't try to accommodate other people's expectations. Have confidence. Just be confident in who you are and what you bring to the table. Just bring your best self and you'll be successful.
I think that's great. I like that. Don't change yourself. That's perfect.
Yeah. No.
Well,
No.
congratulations again on being a woman in construction 2024, and we look forward to seeing what you do in the future.
All right. Thanks so much, Lori.